Hey, hi, hello. If you're new around here, welcome. If you're not new around here, welcome back. I have a confession to make. I got so wrapped up with Stranger Things, which I have now finished, by the way. I haven't filmed anything, either yesterday or today, and I have finished both sides of my shirt, and I can confirm they are both the right amount of sides. They're both hexagons, which was very embarrassing the other day. But I'm going to now stitch the backs together. I was going to say backses, but that is not correct. So I'm going to stitch the backs together, and then I'm going to do a hem around with space for buttonholes. So let's do a bit of a speedy, super speedy whip up of the back. And I will see you in a minute. So, in the interest of full transparency, I actually had to record this clip twice. I realized that one of the panels was inside out, and then when I checked the footage, it was blurry, so kind of a good thing. But here it is. Okay, it's done. It's done, it's done, it's done. It's all stitched up together, and this is what it looks like on. If I can get it on. Yo. Oh, sorry. Let me hold this actually. So there we go. This is what it looks like. So I still need to do the hem, but I am quite happy with it. So this week's vlog, I'm going to be mainly focusing on this and my knitting, which I have here. Yeah, and then the other project that I'm working on, which will have its own video. But yeah, that is going to be it for now. I'm going to do some hemming with a smaller hook. So I have been using a 4.5 mil hook for the body, and then I'll go down to a 4 mil for the hem. The two balls, I have this much left of each. So I should be able to do a fairly hefty hem. Ba-ba-ba. And I'll probably still have some left over as well. So I'm thinking maybe like a 12 hem, 12 stitch hem. And then I'll make some buttonholes as well. But I don't know which side the buttons should go on. Then I will wash it, block it, and then it'll be ready. So hopefully I'll be able to take some pictures maybe tomorrow of it. I can get all the hemming done tonight. But yeah, here it is. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, I'll see you in a bit when I have more to update on. Good morning. Oh, I don't know what happened to my voice then. Good morning. That's what I was trying to say. I feel like that first one came out a little bit creepy. So, I have big plans this morning. That is why I got up so early. Sorry. My camera is... There we go. So I got up early today because I want to split my day out a little bit. So I want to do... This morning I want to do an hour of crocheting on my shirt, an hour of knitting, some short content creating, and an hour on knitting. So that's the day is split into 4 hours. It is 6 o'clock now, so hopefully by 10 o'clock. I know that's that's a lot to ask for. I know I'm gonna have to take a break every now and then because I have laundry on at the moment. But I just really want to focus my time a bit better. And I really need to do some short form content creating for both YouTube and Instagram. So, okay, so I'm going to be using my iPad to time myself. If I can figure out how. Yeah. Yes. And I'm going to put on my audiobook as well. Let's just make sure that is. Oh, okay. Well, wish me luck, and I will check back in an hour. And actually, I'll show you where I'm up to with the hemming. So I'm on the bottom row of ribbing. So to be honest, I feel like I need to undo some of it. So like I need to go back to the corner and put a third line in, third row in, because I feel like this is too scrunched. So yeah, I might do that, and then so that's the middle. Hopefully I'll be able to get to there. But again, I feel like that might be pushing it a little bit. So I'm going to start my audiobook, undo this back to the corner, which is a lot, and start the timer. Alright guys, I will see you in an hour. Okay, I am slightly miffed because I have been recording clips on and off throughout the morning. I went to check them after I'd filmed them, and my microphone had run out of battery. So half of them had audio for about 30 seconds, and the other half didn't have any audio. So wonderful. So I did an hour of crocheting, I did an hour of knitting. I'll update you on the crocheting first. So I did end up frogging back to this corner, and then I originally had 2 rows in the corner, but now I've got 4, and it curves a bit nicer now. I am up to here, which is nearly halfway. I reckon I probably could finish it off today if I spent all day working on it. I forgot how long hemming takes, even though I love it. Like, it's one of my favorite parts because I feel like it goes quicker because of the attaching it by to this attaching it to the main body with the 2 slip stitches. But yeah, it is taking time. And I did do an hour's worth of knitting as well. So I started off with 20 rows and now I'm on 23. So it is still taking time, but there are quite a lot of stitches going on here. But what I did find out was I am potentially twisting my stitches. So what I have been doing is looping the yarn over the needle and then passing it through. But I've started going under the needle. So that is something that I need to get used to. But I feel like these are coming out way looser. And I don't know if that is correct. And I feel like I'm not actually adding any. I feel like I'm not adding anything. If that makes sense. I feel like I don't know. It's kind of hard to explain. I feel like they're just too loose and it not actually adding any yarn to the project. But let me see if this bit, this bit of yarn that I have loose from the ball gets smaller. Ooh, blah, 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 blah. Da, da, da. Okay. Yep. Yeah, let's see if this bit of yarn shrinks at all, which I feel like is going to take some time. Ooh. And I don't, to be honest, I don't see any difference in the stitches. So I don't know what is right and what isn't right. I think I'm going to reach out to a friend and ask for some advice because she is more of a knitter than I am, but it does look like it is shrinking. So that's a good sign. Right, I have to go because I've got a food delivery and I'll update you in a bit. See you later. Hello and good morning because it is the morning for this little update. I have started the last edge. I only have this much left to do. So I'm getting pretty close, but it's taking a long time. But it's getting there and I can properly wear it soon. I'm gonna have to stitch some buttons onto it. But yeah, there's the update for this. My knitting is getting there. I haven't really done too much since the other day. Just like a couple of stitches here and there. But let me hold this a bit longer so you can see it for a bit longer. So, sorry, my voice is going a little bit because it is very early. It is 6:30 in the morning. Apologies, I think my hair keeps attacking the microphone as well. As for my temperature blanket, I think 5 days into December. I don't actually have it with me. So I don't have and can't show it to you, but maybe in the next clip I will show it to you. Yeah, so I didn't actually film anything yesterday, and I didn't really do a lot of crocheting yesterday. I did a couple of rows of the hem, and then in the evening I did a couple of rows of my temperature blanket. So yeah, not a very productive day yesterday, but slightly more productive today, I hope. Hip hip hip. Yeah. Ooh. I was also going to have a look at starting one of my tapestries for free food for millionaires, but I look at my stash and I don't actually have the colours that I need to be able to start it, so that's kind of annoying. So it's supposed to be red, white and gold, and I don't have red or gold. So, and as red is the main colour, can't actually start it yet, which is a bit infuriating, but we'll see. I'm currently listening to Once and Future Witches, which has quite a few. Again, it has like a goldy color to it, so I'm not going to be able to do that one either. Which, yeah, it's very infuriating. Yeah, sorry, I had to cut like a little bit because I was not making any sense whatsoever in what I was saying just then, which is always fun. Um, so this week, I still, I still think that I'll be able to finish this hemming by the end of this week, and hopefully attach the buttons. But we'll see. No, no, I am demanding that I'll be able to finish this top by the end of the week. So you might not see it in this vlog, but hopefully the start of the next one, you'll be able to see it, and I'm going to take some pictures as well. Oh, the other day, well, Sunday, when I was saying I was going to do some short form content, filmed like one thing, so it didn't quite go to plan. The thing is, I have trouble thinking of short form content, kind of videos, and I try and be funny, but I'm more like situationally funny rather than funny on cue. So I find it quite hard, but yeah. I gotta try this weekend as well to do some more short form content. I gotta say, like that. So I put up a short little knitting video on my Instagram last week, and holy moly, it has had so many views. I'm shocked, and I don't really know what to do with it. And like, I appreciate everybody who's like watched it, liked it, commented, shared it, saved it. Like, it's amazing. I am in complete awe that little old me has had so many views on it, and from such a novice as well to knitting. So I appreciate it. So hopefully I can get some more views on my knitting and crochet videos. Just in general. But I'm in shock and awe, really, and so appreciative of everyone who gave me advice on the video. But yeah, I'm blown away. Oops, hang on. One, two. Sorry, this is the button row. So I am. Sorry, the buttonhole row. So I got a chain 4 in the middle of the row, and I miscounted. I nearly did only 3 buttonholes. But yeah. Boop, boop, boop. Alright, I am being a bit weird now, so I'm going to stop filming, carry on with this, and I will see you either tonight or tomorrow. Um, bit of that. Okay, once I've done this row. Do you ever feel like you're just in the zone and you can't stop? You're like, okay, just after this one, and then you start the next one, and you can't stop in the middle of a row. Yeah. Okay, let's slip stitch. Okay, right. I will see you in my next little update. Hey, hey, hey. So it is done. The hemming is done. I'm slightly disappointed because it is so rounded here around the edge. Also, it is, I feel like it's quite a bit shorter in the front than the back, but I'm still pretty happy with it. So I'm going to block it and then add some buttons, and I will show it off probably next week. So I'm probably not going to block it till the weekend, but I'm pretty happy with it. Also, the thing that I was most worried about was that it wouldn't close, but I'm pretty sure the buttons are going to work. And that is the main thing, really. All right. So I will see you in a bit. And thank you for watching this process. I'll see you in a bit. Hey, so it's the end of the week, meaning it is the end of the vlog. So, as you just saw from the previous clip, I have been doing a bit of knitting, a bit more knitting, and I am getting faster. I know that that video was definitely a hyperlapse. Uh, I think that's what it's called, but I am getting better at it, and I think I'm on like round 25 now. But it's looking good. If I'm honest, I do not see a difference between how I was knitting before and the new untwisted way. So yeah, I'm a bit confused, but I have reached out for advice, so I don't know what I'm doing. Um, but the hexagranny top is finished, apart from being blocked, and it doesn't have buttons yet. But I will block it over the weekend and add buttons once it's dried. And I'm very excited. I have an idea of what I want to be focusing on next week, but nothing yet. Nothing like solidified just yet. I might see how I feel over the weekend, and I might do some Tunisian crochet, or actually, I might even start properly doing some tapestry crochet. Like, I have a lot of cotton yarn at the moment, so I might just do some practice stuff with that. I have finished my book, The Once and Future Witches, so I will I will have a look at the covers for that, and maybe possibly do a design for it. Um, but yeah, I I think this has been a good week. We've definitely knitting is definitely getting better. I think that is the main thing from this week. Like, I am getting faster. I'm getting more used to it. Also, I don't have to use my finger to slide off the stitches anymore, which is nice. Or for all stitches, I should say. I'm not quite proficient enough to trust myself that I'm not going to pull all the stitches off the needle. But yeah, it's been a good week. And thank you so much for sticking around. And if you got this far, then I greatly appreciate it. But if you can like, subscribe, and comment, you can also follow me on Instagram. I am rj.crocheted. And follow me for more. Let's go on this yarny journey together, and hopefully I'll start getting better at YouTube as well. All right. Thank you. See you all later. Bye.